0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target. 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 0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target.
First thing, can we turn the iPad down a bit, please?
Zero point 3 miles waypoint, 260 miles to target.
Remember that far down. I will, yeah. We're gonna see you up here in a minute.
0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target. 0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target.
Yep, please.
0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target.
Yep.
0.3 miles to waypoint,
Is
260
she all clipped in,
miles
tightened
to
up,
target.
or no?
No, because I have to get out.
That's right. Okay.
0.3 miles to waypoint, 260
Okay,
miles
fuel pump
to
and ignition
target.
switches down, please. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target.
Okay.
0.3 miles to waypoint, 260 miles to target.
Where's my other? Oh, there. Let's there.
260 miles to target. ETA 35.4 hours. 260 miles to target. ETA 30.6 hours. 260
Oh, we still got lots of
miles
fucking
to
time.
target. ETA 27.6 hours. 260 miles to target. ETA 27 hours. 260 miles.
Gotta go up.
I don't know. 25.
$261 miles to target. ETA 17.7 hours. 548 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target. ETA 20.6 hours. 656 feet to
Is
waypoint.
this stage here?
161 miles to
Okay.
target.
Yeah.
662 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target. ETA
What?
113.2 hours. 261 miles to target. ETA 28 hours. In 115 feet. 001 timing check-in. 261 miles to target. ETA 15.1 hours. 261 miles to target. ETA 20.4 hours. 261 miles to target. ETA 32.4 hours. 459 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target. ETA 27 hours. 261 miles to target. ETA 28.3 hours. 224 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target. ETA 94.4 hours. 193 feet to waypoint. 261 miles. 193 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target. 193 feet to waypoint. 261 miles to target.
Yeah.
40 seconds, should I get out?
Yeah.
$261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint.
I'm gonna go at 10:42 exactly, right?
What is it?
10:41:45.
261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint. $261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint. $261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint.
Good, copy. Yeah, 10-4, got you. Hey, we're up by the start line here. We can get her buckled up. There's a bunch of cars here, so you want to walk down there or just leave it there?
261 miles
Okay.
to target. 82
I'll
feet
stop.
to waypoint.
We're behind 49.
261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint.
I'll take your road book. Start gearing up. Start gearing up. Helmet first.
61 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint.
You're okay.
261 miles to target. 82 feet to waypoint.
Are
261 miles to target.
We good to go?
82 feet to waypoint.
Thank you.
261 miles to target. ETA 29.4 hours. $261 miles to target. ETA 20.4 hours.
What's that?
5 261 miles to target.
Okay, you left.
ETA 70.8 hours.
Okay, we're moving up.
261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. ETA 56.6 hours. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target.
James, slide that in the Camelback for me, please.
You want me in here?
261 miles to target.
I'm ready to do our helmet up for you with the Honda.
The Honda's already hooked on.
260.
My helmet's not done up yet, James.
Sorry, I'm just trying
That's okay.
261 miles to target.
Megs, you got me? Yeah. All right.
261 miles to target.
You have to lift your helmet straight up.
261 miles to target.
I can't find your helmet buckle. I think it's tucked up. Tilt your head forward. Got it.
261 miles to target.
Helmet on.
261 miles to target. 261 miles to target.
It's tight.
261
No, it's good.
miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target.
Yep.
All right, James, hold on.
261 miles
What?
to target.
This is really tight.
Pardon?
He wants you over there.
261 miles to target. 261 miles to target.
Grab his helmet? I can't hear anything.
261 miles to target.
No, let go.
261 miles to target.
All right.
I think so.
What's that?
I think so.
You're not live, eh?
Yeah, I am. We're not?
261 miles to target.
Was your live stream working?
I started it when we left.
You can ask the girl. Yeah, go ask the girl quick.
261 miles to target.
Alright. I can't do it from this one, it'll fuck it up.
261 miles to target.
Megs, you got me? Yeah. Darcy, you copy? You heard Darcy?
261 miles to target.
It's working.
It's easier for you to talk down here. Just the last room wasn't working.
It's working, isn't it?
261 miles to target.
It's...
Abe's just confirming with the girls.
Now there's my daughter. Hi, Danica.
Miles to target.
Love you too. So the last time I'll be looking at this. Wano!
261 miles to target.
Yep, all good.
Remember to hold on to your phone nice and tight.
261 miles to target.
If you want, like, I just shove these between my legs and use no gloves, but it's up to you.
Yeah, the gloves I feel like are a hassle.
200.
So when we're doing speed zones, Megs, that's our speedo that we're working off of right there. That's our speedometer? Yeah. Okay. And then that's our .14.
Yeah, there's also speed on this one where you're going through it too. You'll see speed.
Right here?
Yeah.
261 miles to target.
What's that? Oh, that's just the speed. That's our limit, right?
Zone 25, you're .14 into the, after the checkpoint.
Okay.
I just gotta run back to Wi-Fi.
261 miles to target.
I think my eyeballs are sweating. I'm comfortable so far. Time are we at? 10:50?
161 miles to target.
Check-in was 10:42, so we're leaving at 11:12.
261 miles to target.
Yeah, great.
Darcy said I don't have to get out at every check either. It's because it's that 30-minute window and the other checks are only 10s. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Fuel pump ignition.
To target.
Okay. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah.
261 miles to target.
They're just staging everybody in positions. Okay. Can you use words like you just did with fuel pump and ignition? Because when you just point, I'm not sure. Okay. Thank you.
For 261 miles to target.
Megs, you got this. Fred, you got this. Take your time. Let's just finish this day at a nice slow pace and we'll get it figured out.
You guys got lots of time to stop at a taco stand.
261 miles to target.
Where's my sunglasses? There they are. I think Cheyenne's tacoed out. Pardon? Yeah, she is.
61 miles to target.
Don't blame her. Michaela, if you're listening, thanks for your help this morning, and your boots, and your neck skirt.
Miles to target.
No?
No, we're just staging.
261 miles to target. For 261 miles to target.
If I have my knees up, it'll be easier to have the phone, right, rather than my legs out straight.
261 miles
Pardon?
to target.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll just automatically do that, but we know we're just in a highway transit to start.
For 261 miles to target.
Megs, once we get going, if you want the lead nav, the volume up a little bit, feel free. Okay. It's just when we started off there, it was really, really loud. Oh, yeah, I know. And once the truck gets going, it'll be better.
For 261 miles to target.
How's my volume in your headset? It's good right now. Hopefully it is when the truck gets moving. If it's not, just tell me to talk louder.
For 261 miles
You
to
just want me
target.
to tell you to yell at me?
Not yet, but give it a couple miles.
It's 70 bullshit. I'll jump out and fucking walk back.
260
You laugh because you know I would. I got your phone with GPS. I can find the highway. Was
261 miles to target.
Remember your live streaming before you...
Oh, they are. If anybody knows, they know the real me. I'm only quiet when I'm shy and nervous.
Target.
I lied. That wasn't the last time I looked at the live stream. Love you too, Nick.
Target. 261 miles to target.
James? We're good?
261 miles to target.
Okay.
I'm just tightening some stuff up here.
Okay.
For 261 miles to target.
To remember, you promised you wouldn't go super fast so I can keep up.
We're good. If my pace is too much, Pip, just tell me and I'll slow down.
To target.
This book is mental. What?
For 261 miles.
For any of you that are watching and you don't know, that's what Megan's reading to me. And there's like, what is there, 200 pages in this one?
Yeah, I think so. Our first first special stage is something like 86 miles. Our day today is 260 miles, and there's not a lot that's on the highway.
So for those of you at home, this is all in miles, these road books. So when it's 200 miles, times it by 1.61.
This is just going to go right. I don't have to hit start or anything.
No, did you, that little arrow there?
Yeah, our arrow's right there.
Okay.
Behind the Bronco on the right. Thank you, James.
261 miles to target.
Of course, I end up behind a Bronco.
261 miles to target. ETA 41.2.
That radio is bad.
Three, 261 miles to
Okay,
target.
fuel pump
ETA
ignition off.
141.5 hours.
Fuel pump, go to the middle, just the middle.
The fuel
pump? Sorry, the ignition.
Five,
Yeah, middle position.
261 miles to target.
I don't think the fuel pump goes to middle position, does it?
No.
No,
Oh,
okay.
I can barely reach them. James has got me locked and loaded in here.
261 miles to target. Five, 261 miles to target.
Hey, Darcy?
Yeah?
Just so you know, I turned the volume down on this radio a bit, the CHF, because we got other people transmitting on this channel, and it's just blasting in our ears. So when you talk to me or you call me on it, just make sure you speak up.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to talk to Weatherman?
261 miles to target.
No, I don't think so, because, no, there's going to be more chatter on Weatherman, I think, than on BFG.
261 miles to target. Five, 261 miles to target.
Can you pass me that? When you have a sec, can you pass me that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
261 miles to target.
Hey, Mick, if you're listening, in the back seat of Fred's truck, there's a couple of the green water bottle with the straw, and I think the coffee cup with the straw. Could you throw some water in that for when we get there? It'd be a lot easier to drink out of.
To target.
You're going to be hot enough, babe, you're just going to want to dump it down your helmet.
Well, I'm sticking my pinky finger in this water right now and licking it off. It tastes like soap and bad decisions.
261 miles to target.
So long nails are for.
What was that sheet of paper they gave you?
I handed it to you. It was just some changes.
261 miles to target.
It was a bulletin. I actually forgot about it.
I don't know where it went.
261 miles to target.
Is there just a single, like a sheet of paper that you see in here? They handed Megs a piece.
Thank you.
Do we need that?
Take a look at it, yeah.
Yeah, read it quick for us, please.
Attention racers, Norway will be making the following rule changes due to the overwhelming amount of requests for time credits.
261 miles to target.
In the event the vehicle gets stuck, crashes, or a mechanical breakdown during a stage, another registered and active competitor stops, Good Samaritan to assist or tow, there will be time credit.
261 miles to target.
Good Samaritans. New start check-in procedure for safety reasons. We have decided to ask co-drivers to get off the race vehicle and deliver time card to check-in staff at 10 and after time card is filled out,
261 miles to target.
and proceed to go to signing area. New stage timing sticker guide. Top left number. The time race's car went through finished stage. This is the time to use to calculate your next check-in.
261 miles to target.
Stage total from time start to time finish. You do not use this for any transit times. This is your total time for the stage. Upper right number, 21, is the total number of vehicles that have been
261 miles to target.
Is the vehicle number. Early check-in penalties related to confusion and timing stickers for the last 2 days have been credited back. No more credits back for early check-in will be done this timing stickers have been explained.
261
I don't
miles
think
to
Means
target.
don't worry about any of that shit, but you're going to have to get out of the vehicle for these checkpoints. Oh yeah, new start.
261 miles to
just in the
target.
morning.
Okay.
You don't have to get out after this. You're
Awesome. Awesome. I do not want to have to get myself back in here.
And they're just saying if someone gets stuck and you pull them out, you'll get extra credit and time.
261
Yeah.
miles to
But
target.
we're just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Unless someone's hurt, we'll just keep going. Okay, that's all that you need, guys.
Okay, thank you.
The rest of it's just going on the time card. They're
261
writing it
miles
on
to
there,
target.
so...
Yeah, no, we keep going. Winning isn't everything, but second sucks.
Yeah.
261 miles to
Winning is
target.
everything, but yeah, well,
Time credit.
yeah, exactly.
261 miles to target.
We're out for a Sunday drive. We're out for a Sunday drive.
261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 260.
Your phone battery is good, right? Oh yeah, it's at 98.
Yep.
Five, 261 miles to target.
I guess if this dies, we just swap out with James at the checkpoint anyway.
Yeah.
Like I said, you might have to snug these up every once in a while.
Yeah.
261 miles to target.
You've got me fucking in there right now.
Yeah, good. They will loosen up.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, we gotta move.
Fuel ignition, please.
Okay. Down.
Thank you.
261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. ETA 133.2 hours. 261 miles to target.
You can hear me fine?
Yep, you got me?
Yeah.
All right. And if any of them, remember if any of them's calling us on the radio?
The red button.
Yep, you got it.
And the horn?
Yep.
I can't even reach it.
We're,
Oh, I can.
okay.
Tippy finger.
You probably won't need it.
Okay.
261 miles to target. $261 miles to target.
Remember this new bag right here if you need to get out in a hurry.
261
Yeah.
miles to
And
target.
this.
Five. 261 miles to target. Five. 261 miles to target. Five. 261 miles to target.
Somebody thinks we're funny.
61 miles to target.
Six minutes.
261 miles to target. Five. 261 miles to target. Five. 261 miles to target. Five. 261 miles to target.
You can turn lead nav up a little bit if you like. Yep, that's probably good.
261 miles to target.
Okay, you guys good?
I think so.
Fuel up. Okay? See you guys later. Good luck. Have fun.
261 miles to target. Six. 261 miles to target. $261 miles to target.
It's going to be a 25 transit until we get around that roundabout.
Yeah. And there's still, it'll scream at us too.
Yeah.
To 261. Six. 261 miles. $261 miles to target. ETA 90.6 hours.
Oh, 90.6 hours.
261 miles to target. Six. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. 6. 261 miles to target. 261 miles to target. ETA 188.7 hours. 260 miles to target. 260 miles to target.
You good?
Yep.
260
Yeah, I think
miles
so.
to target.
You got this.
I just had to get over myself.
260 miles to target.
There you go, boys and girls. 2 minutes.
260 miles to target.
What did you say? Just about the damage?
No. What damage? No, there's a gap between the two classes.
Oh,
260 miles to target.
So there's an extra minute.
okay. Oh.
260 miles to target. 260 miles to target. 260 miles to target.
1 minute.
Un momento, por favor.
One 260 miles to target.
I guess you're right. I do go quiet when something's up. You asked me why I was so quiet earlier.
Yeah.
260 miles to target.
30 seconds, friends.
260 miles to target. 260 miles to target. 260 miles to target.
And we're off.
002 begin transit 25 miles per hour speed zone. 260 miles to target. ETA 10.2 hours.
So if you start talking to me, just
260
start.
miles
I
to
was just going
target.
to say, I'm just going to
ETA
start talking even though
10.8
it's
hours.
obvious.
Yeah.
So at in point 3 of a mile, you're going to keep going straight past the campground. Half a mile after that, there's a roundabout.
260 miles to target. ETA
straight off of it.
10.7 hours.
After that roundabout, the speed zone's going to change to 75.
In 456 feet. 003 straight at roundabout
Yes, around the
75
roundabout.
mph
Up
max
there or
speed.
this way?
Straight around the roundabout. It's showing up this way.
003 straight at roundabout 75 miles per
straight,
hour
straight.
max speed.
Said straight at roundabout.
260 miles to target. ETA 11.7 hours.
75.
Yep.
$260 miles to target. ETA 6 hours. 260 miles to target. ETA 4.5 hours.
We're at 1.4. At 2.4, you're going to keep right.
260 miles to target. ETA 5 hours. 259 miles to target. ETA 4.5 hours. $259 miles to target. ETA 4.7 hours. $259 miles to
Yeah,
target.
2 at
ETA
2.4,
5
you're going to
hours.
keep right.
2.4, keep right.
See? Yes.
$259 miles to target. ETA 5.1 hours.
You're 2.3.
259 miles to target. ETA 5.2 hours.
This is it. Keep right up here. We're at 2.4.
259 miles to target. ETA 5.6 hours. In 1008 feet. 004 keep right road construction.
It's just talking about the construction.
Oh, okay.
004 keep right road construction. 258 miles to target. ETA 6 hours. In 891 feet.
Horn.
005
We're at
rejoin
2.8.
highway.
Horn, horn, horn.
005 rejoin highway.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're at 3 military checkpoints coming up here. We're at 3.1. It's at
258 miles to
3.3.
target. ETA 5.2 hours. $258 miles to target. ETA 5.3 hours.
Guessing it's not here.
258 miles to target. ETA 5.6 hours. In 966 feet. 006 stop at military checkpoint.
Our Stella's not lined up with the roadbook mileage.
006 stop at military checkpoint. 257 miles to target. ETA 7.4 hours.
Let's just roll until 14.7. We're at 3.8, but the Stella's off a little bit.
257 miles to target. ETA 5.1 hours. Ele- 257 miles to target. ETA 4.4 hours. $257 miles to target. ETA 4.3 hours.
So my speed?
You're at 60.
257 miles to target. ETA 4.2 hours. $256 miles to target. ETA 4.6 hours. $256 miles to target. ETA 5.5 hours.
This was bumpy last night.
256 miles to target. ETA 4.7 hours. $256 miles to target. ETA 5.6 hours.
We're at 5.2. You're doing good.
256 miles to target. ETA 5.6 hours. $256 miles to target. ETA 4.8 hours. $255 miles to target. ETA 4.5 hours. 255 miles to target. ETA 4.4 hours.
Is this our checkpoint?
No, our
No, it's construction.
Yeah. Our checkpoint's at 14.7. We're at
255 miles to
6.1.
target. ETA
Excellent. Good call, babe.
4.7
You're
hours.
welcome. Thank you.
See, you got this.
255 miles to target. ETA 4.1 hours.
Give me about a mile and a half warning when we're coming up checkpoint.
Okay.
255 miles to
And
target.
when you see people like
ETA
that, we're
4.3 hours.
Hear the horn?
Yeah, give them a horn.
254 miles to target. ETA 4.6 hours.
Oh, they're not very fucking interesting, are they?
No.
254 miles to
get a horn.
target. ETA 4.4
They
Oh, they got
hours.
one.
254 miles to target. ETA 4.5 hours. $254 miles to target. ETA 4.7 hours.
We're at 7.35. You got to
154 miles to
14.7.
target.
Okay.
ETA 4.5 hours.
Nah, they don't get one either.
253 miles to target. ETA
Wow, you're tough,
4.4
Coach.
hours.
Well, that was a half-assed fucking wave of their stupid walking pole. Well, you gotta show a little enthusiasm to get a horn.
253
I wanna
miles
scare
to
people.
target. ETA 4.6 hours.
God, you know what? I wouldn't be waving at anybody if I was out here walking either, to be fair.
I wouldn't be walking out here.
253 miles to target. ETA 4.5 hours.
These people are probably gonna want to wave.
253 miles to target. ETA 4.3 hours.
You're at 8 miles. We got 14.7.
253 miles to target. ETA 4.4 hours. 252 miles to target. ETA 4.2 hours. 252 miles to target. ETA 4.3 hours. 252 miles to target. ETA 4.4 hours.
Does your wife know that I'm in this truck with you?
I haven't told her yet.
She gonna be pissed?
252 miles to target. ETA
Well, I was going to
4.2
say I can run
hours.
faster, scared that she can't mad, but I'm fat and old and she's in shape, so
252
She's in the type of
miles
shape
to
of like
target.
beer and
ETA 4
burgers right
hours.
now. 9.47, going up to 14.7.
251 miles to target. ETA 3.9 hours. 251 miles to target. ETA 3.8 hours. 251 miles to target. ETA 3.8 hours. 251 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. 251 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. 250 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. 250 250 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours.
Watch your Stella, we got somebody coming around us.
250 miles to target. ETA 3.6 hours.
Is it blue?
No, it's just got the speed limit on it.
250 miles to target.
You're going
ETA
70 though, and the
3.6
limit's
hours.
75,
Oh, okay.
so.
$249 miles to target. ETA 3.6 hours. $249 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours.
We're at 11.9.
249 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. $249 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. $249 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours.
It's a perfect temperature right now. I'm sure that's going to change.
248 miles to target. ETA 3.8 hours. $248 miles to target. ETA 3.7
Yeah,
hours.
13. 14.7.
We're at 13.
248 miles to
We're at
target.
13.2
ETA
now.
3.7 hours.
When we get to the checkpoint, it's going to be low visibility, left-hand turn off of this road.
248 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. $247 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours. $247 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours.
We're at 14.
247
So that
miles to
Stella is
target.
a little bit off.
ETA
It's a little bit.
3.7
It's
hours.
telling us things. Like if it says 14, we're probably like 15.7. Hopefully it corrects at this checkpoint.
247 miles to target. ETA 3.8 hours. $247 miles to target. ETA 3.7 hours.
14.6.
So this should be our checkpoint here.
Yeah, and like they said that
246
there's
miles
a
to target.
Chemex
ETA
and then
3.6
like a
hours.
fuel area, and then our checkpoint. But like I said,
In
it's
0.3
definitely off because it's saying 14.85 and 14.8 is the low visibility turn into check. So yeah, this maybe it right here.
007 fuel from support if needed. In 558 feet.
No.
008 left off
No.
highway La Visible
What's
Road.
that?
It's a. Oh, I guess it is. This Stella's definitely wrong.
Is this it?
246 miles to target.
This it?
Yep.
ETA 45.5 hours.
Looks right to me. I thought we were supposed to stop and wait for
246
restart.
miles to target. ETA
Are we?
14.3
That's what it
hours.
said.
$246 miles to target. ETA 30.1 hours.
Sorry, babe. But that guy, yeah. In the book it says check in, wait for restart.
246 miles to target. ETA 18.4 hours. $246 miles to
Is that for
target.
penalty?
ETA 24.3 hours. 1,158 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 1,165 feet to waypoint. 246
Well,
miles
there's
to
nobody here
target.
though.
I know, but people are sitting here, like vehicles.
1,165
They're
feet
right
to
here, check in,
waypoint.
wait for restart.
246 miles to target. ETA 40.3 hours. 1,257 feet to waypoint.
Unless this is just fuel.
246 miles to target. ETA 194.2 hours. 1,254 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to
You know what,
target.
this might just be stop for fuel if needed. But I don't understand.
1,231 feet to waypoint. 246
Is the check-in
miles to
down
target.
here?
ETA 194.2 hours.
What time you start? In the yellow.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
Okay. 30 minutes after.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
Oh, we got
246 miles to target.
So we got 12 minutes.
So 11:52.
11:52 through here.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
11:42 through there.
246 miles to target.
And you start 11. What time is 11?
1,209 feet to waypoint.
30 minutes after. Look in the.
246 miles to target.
For left means time not done. You what?
1,209 feet to
So
waypoint.
we're early.
246 miles to target.
Okay, here.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
Yeah.
And you start 11.
So it's 11:31 now, so we've got time. We go at
1,209
11:52,
feet
right?
to waypoint.
Yeah. You came
Yeah.
10 minutes.
246
Okay, and
miles
it's
to
down there.
target.
Yeah. What time is now?
It is 11:31.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
42, no?
That was our staging. This is
246
when we
miles
left.
to target.
This is 30 minutes more.
Okay, so it's
1,209
at
feet to
11:52
waypoint.
we go down there.
246 miles to target.
30 minutes.
12, 20, 30. Oh, 42. Yep, I got it. So and then down there through the flags.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
Yeah, just to make sure. Okay.
246 miles to target.
Just turn that down a bit.
Yeah.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
Okay, yeah, right there. Check in, wait for restart.
246 miles to
Sorry.
target.
I thought that every time you came off of a transit you had to check in, so I should have called that out, but
1,209 feet to waypoint.
that was my bad.
Yeah, no big deal, babe.
I know.
We're good.
Well, we're early anyway.
Yep.
And it wasn't a penalty because we didn't go far enough.
No, I actually didn't realize it was a check-in and restart. I should have looked at it.
I just thought that after every transit, so it's good to know because I thought that after every transit it was a check-in.
Yeah.
1,200.
So then once we get through the transit, 0.8 of a mile, there's going to be rocks on either side of us. Go between them.
Okay, yeah. So we'll, at checkpoint 9, we get in, wait for restart. Then we roll up.
To waypoint.
We have to, at our time at
146 miles to target.
11:42,
Yeah.
right? So we'll check in 11:42. We roll up to the special stage, and then launch us from the special stage.
Okay. And then what I'm saying is, just so you've got a heads up now, is 0.8 of a mile later, we're going between two rocks.
Okay.
And then 0.2 after that, we're turning right.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
I hope this Stella corrects, because it's definitely, like right now it's saying we're 15.41.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to
You know,
target.
it might be as that guy came in and changed some settings for the things that changed for Nora today. And we're still back quite a ways. Like that was when we just first turned onto the road.
246
When he gave us that paper.
Yeah.
Might have screwed it up a little bit.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246
Well, you,
miles
you
to
can,
target.
whatever the book says and that, whatever we're off, you can compensate, right? You can figure that out quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
You're smart.
Well, like James said, it resets after you go through every checkpoint, so I'm sure it's going to be fine once we go through this checkpoint.
Yeah, it should reset to 0.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
What's the difference with the top air and the side air? Like, is there a benefit to either versus the other?
I don't think so.
246 miles to target.
What are you trying to do?
The Camelback hose.
Oh, yeah, there's 0 chance.
1,209
But
feet to waypoint.
if you can drink out of a bottle, I got that.
Yeah.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
That Camelback, we
246
should probably,
miles to target.
I think we're going to do is zip tie it up here or something like that.
That's a better idea, yeah, because there's no chance I can reach that.
1,000.
How does it feel to know you just drank water? I've been dipping my pinky finger in.
Well,
246.
Haven't washed my hands for about a week.
do you really want me to answer that on a live stream?
1,209 feet to waypoint.
Probably not.
146 miles to target.
This actually works pretty good. Because I don't want to actually drink it. I just want to wet my mouth.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
I feel like that guy's looking at me like, what is that chick doing?
246 miles to target.
Even though I know you probably can't see.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
Still tastes like soap and bad decisions.
246 miles to target. 1,209 feet to waypoint.
Can I just get my arm back here so I can put the water back?
246
Thank you.
miles to target.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm afraid to pull on anything there. We should have set up that Camelback before we left, but I don't want to unplug it something accidentally.
1,209
Yeah.
feet to waypoint.
No, I keep forgetting about it.
246 miles to target.
We got 6 minutes still.
1,200.
Hope your phone battery's good. We're at 91.
246 miles to target. 1,209.
I'm sure I'll make it the first leg at least, and then I can always, I'm sure James would swap out
246
phones
miles to target.
if we have to. Or give me a battery pack.
Yeah, I thought we had
1,209 feet to waypoint.
1, 2, 3. We should have one
246
more
miles to target.
cord in here.
The camera.
Camera,
1,209
iPad.
feet to waypoint.
GPS.
246 miles to target.
Oh, I wouldn't pull on any of those.
I'm not pulling, I'm walking my fingers down the end of the cord. Yeah, fuck it, it'll be fine till the,
246 miles to
I'm
target.
sure it'll last us 80 miles.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
Yeah, there's a spare one here somewhere because there's 4 right here.
246 miles to target.
Oh, is that it? There we go, Rockstar.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
Superstar always reminds me of Justin.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
So this is basically like the start line all over again? Is that how it goes?
Pretty much.
246 miles to target.
Nuts. We do the beginning and end of every stage.
Okay.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
I feel like this freaking next car is gonna
246
save me
miles to target.
a lot of dust.
If we're into the silt, yeah.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
What's our countdown at?
246 miles to target.
We're at, just turned in 39. We got 3 minutes. He said actually wait like 1 more minute.
1,209 feet to waypoint.
That guy that was just talking to me.
Yeah.
246 miles to target.
Wait, 1 more minute what? Past the countdown?
209 feet to waypoint.
Yeah. Because we have a 10-minute window to get here, right?
Target.
Yeah.
So he said I think he meant just to make sure it wasn't accidentally early.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
So remember what I said when we go through 0.8 of a mile between two rocks?
Feet to waypoint.
And 0.2 of a mile after that, right, it says Sam
246
Borja.
miles to target.
No, be Sam Borja.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
Countdown?
1,209
We're at
feet to
11:40:09.
waypoint. 246 miles to target.
The ignition is still on, eh?
No, ignition's off. It's center.
1,209
Oh, okay, fuel
feet to
pump's still on.
waypoint.
Fuel pump's on. Yeah, flick that off.
246 miles to target.
And we're 52, right?
1,209 feet to
11:52?
waypoint.
Between 11:42 and 11:52.
246 miles to target. 1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
And what are we at right now?
11:40 and 52 seconds.
Oh, okay.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
We're at, yeah, 11:41.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 1,209
We're at 11:41
feet
and
to
20
waypoint.
seconds.
246 miles to target. 1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target.
11:41 and 40 seconds.
Ignition, fuel pump.
1,209 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. .46 miles to target. ETA 32.9 hours. .46 miles to target. ETA 23 hours. .46 miles to target. ETA 14.5 hours.
11:42 and 30 seconds.
167 feet. 0.
And we're 11:42 check-in, right?
Yeah, between 11:42 and 11:52.
Okay.
Do I give him the time card here?
Yeah.
009 check and wait for restart. 718 feet to waypoint. 246
Thank you.
miles to target. 719 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. ETA 61 hours. .246 miles to target. ETA 27 hours. .815 feet to 246 miles to target. ETA 66.7 hours.
Did you even see the Bronco that was in front of us?
246 miles to target.
Like here?
No, I didn't see him.
402 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 402 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 399 feet to...
So point A between those rocks, then a right turn and we'll be going through a fence.
383 feet to wait. 246 miles to target.
'Judging by what's parked on the road, we're going to have some faster cars up on us pretty quick.
Pardon?
Judging by what I saw on the road there, we're going to have some faster cars up on us pretty quick.
Yeah.
383 feet to 246 miles to target. 382 feet to 246 miles to target. ETA 266.7 hours. 360 feet to waypoint. 246 miles to target. 360 feet to 246 miles to target.
Is that too loud?
Well, borderline.
360
Better?
feet to
Perfect.
246 miles to target. 360 feet to 246 miles to target. 355 feet, 246 miles to target.
Is he taking my
ETA
book again?
76.2 hours.
Fuck.
So, a rule of thumb that we found. Okay, that works too.
329
I
feet
should say
to
fold a corner.
246 miles to target.
Let them flip it over, because sometimes they just hold it at the right page for you.
Okay.
But yeah, make a mark or corner that page
Yeah,
that you're
I
on.
just crumpled it.
329 feet to 246 miles to target.
Because there's a couple times in the last couple of days that they've handed it back to James, and they flip it to the back page and then flip it closed and hand it to James.
Yeah, I heard him say
329
that.
feet
That's why I
to
just crumpled the shit out of that page
246
so it
miles to
pops up.
target. 329 feet to 246 miles to target. 327 feet, 246 miles to target. ETA 152.4 hours. 316 feet to 246 miles to target. 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 286 feet to wait. 246 miles to target. 275 feet. 246 miles to target. 275 feet. 246 miles to target.
Yep.
275 feet. 246 miles to target. 275 feet.
Hey,
246 miles to target.
We copy. We're just going through the gates racing right now.
Yep.
In 203 feet. 010 start special stage 1. 010 start special stage 1.
10.
I can't hear you, so have a safe fun, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Stella's still wrong.
245
Stella's
miles to
still
target.
wrong.
ETA 9.1 hours.
Rock left.
Oh, wait, it's correcting, I think.
245 miles to target. ETA 8.9 hours. $245 miles to target. ETA 9.2 hours.
Half a mile, we're gonna go between two big rocks.
Okay.
0.5 miles to 245 miles to target. ETA 8.6 hours.
We're at 0.5, they're at 0.8.
245 miles to target. ETA 8.9 hours. $245 miles to target. ETA 8.4 hours.
We're at 0.7.
245 miles to target. ETA 7.9 hours. In
We're
624
0.77 according
feet.
to Stella.
011 rock
0.8.
sides. 011 rock sides.
We're at 0.9. At 1.1, you're gonna be right.
To target.
Into
ETA 10.3
San
hours.
Bajo.
Okay.
$245 miles to target. ETA 10 hours.
We're at
In
1.05.
530 feet. 012 keep right to San Borja.
Good.
Zero 12 keep right to San
Keep
Borja.
right.
In 526 feet. 013 through fence.
Straight up.
Yeah, it looks like. And then we're gonna go through a fence.
Zero 13
Go
through
left.
fence.
I don't see a fence.
In
Yeah, and watch the
435
rocks.
feet.
Yeah.
014 ruts on left uphill.
Up the hill. So it's rocky up the hill.
014 ruts on left uphill.
Good job, babe.
$244 miles to target.
Good, we're at
ETA
1.36. At
26.9 hours.
1.6, there's gonna be shell rock and a ditch.
269 feet. 015 shell rocks.
Good. Mexican towing a van stuck right
015
in the...
shell rocks.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, hit button. Okay.
244 miles to target.
It's all
ETA
blue still.
14.4 hours.
Another one. Hit the button.
642 feet. 244 miles to target.
No, okay.
ETA 21.9 hours.
So we're coming up on a ditch.
In 330 feet.
We're supposed to be on it right
016
now.
dip to shell rocks.
Oh, we're there?
016 dip to shell rocks.
Okay, we're at 1.66 at 2.4. You're gonna go through a ditch. There'll be ruts on the right.
244 miles to target. ETA 15.8 hours.
Your Stella's going to go off again.
Hit it.
Hit it.
244 miles to target. ETA 19.3 hours.
We're going to have a bunch of that for the next while.
Okay.
Just because there's a lot of faster cars behind us?
Yeah.
0.7 miles to 244 miles to target.
We're
ETA
at
13.3
1.79.
hours.
2.4 will be a ditch with ruts on the right.
244 miles to target. ETA 12.8 hours.
Oh my god, this is rough.
244 miles to target. ETA 13.4 hours.
You're doing awesome, babe.
Thanks, babe. Sorry.
There's just nowhere to pick a
244
line here.
miles to target. ETA
We're at
15.6 hours.
2.4 will be that ditch with ruts on the right.
Okay. Oh man, this is gross.
244 miles to target. ETA 15.8 hours. .4 miles to wait. 243 miles to target. ETA 12.2
This is like driving
hours.
through Cumberland.
We're at 2.13. You're good to
243
2.4.
miles to target. ETA 13.3 hours. .243 miles to target. ETA 16.1 hours. .243 miles to target. ETA 12.1 hours.
We're at 2.3, so at 2.4, it's going to be the dip with ruts on the right.
Okay.
In 503 feet.
2.35.
017 dip then ruts on right.
2.38. 4.
There's your dip.
Yeah.
017 dip then ruts on right.
At 2.6, the road's going to curve to the left. We're at 2.47.
243 miles to target. ETA 13.5 hours.
2.5. And it says to go slow.
243 miles to target. ETA 16.8 hours.
Go? No?
243
wait.
miles to target. ETA
Go.
18.5 hours.
Good job, babe.
243 miles to target. ETA 24 hours.
We're at 2.63, so yeah, it's off a
In
little bit.
304 feet. 018 keep left slow at range.
300 feet, keep left according to lead nav.
018 keep left slow
We're
at
coming up
range.
to one danger, shell rocks and bumpy. I'd say we're pretty much on it.
In 286 feet. 019 caution shell rocks broken.
2.6.
Yeah, see,
019
this stuff-
Yeah,
caution shell
shell
rocks broken.
Good job, Melov. We're gonna
243
keep going. There's
miles
gonna
to
be ruts
target.
on the
ETA
right coming up
24.5
at
hours.
2.8.
Final line.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
243 miles to target. ETA 34.6 hours.
Good job, baby.
Another one coming by. Stella's gonna go up.
199 feet. 020 ruts on right.
Oh, I didn't even use it.
020 ruts on right.
2.7. Coming up to ruts on the right.
243
You're
miles
right or
to
my right?
target.
My right.
ETA 15.5 hours.
Fuck, I'm in thinking mode here. Don't ask me. Here, I was thinking you were an idiot, and then I
243
answered
miles
you.
to target. ETA
So we're at
14.8 hours.
2.87. We got to 3.2. We're going to go, it's a single caution, narrow through a fence. Like, go through a gate, not through a fence.
Okay.
242 miles to target. ETA 11.4 hours. 910 feet to wait. 242 miles to target. ETA 10 hours. In 556 feet. 021 caution cattle guard narrow.
500 feet according to lead nav. There it is there.
Yeah, I see cattle guards from the trophy trucks going over.
Yeah.
021
They get
caution
carved out.
cattle guard narrow.
Pardon?
They got carved out like crazy.
Right. We're at 3.17. At 3.3, it's a single caution dip, and the road will
In
just kind of go to the
376
right.
feet.
But
022 caution dip. 022 caution
There's your
dip.
dip.
242 miles to
3.5,
target.
we're gonna have a
ETA
ditch.
15.4 hours. $844 feet to 242 miles to target. ETA 10 hours.
We're at 3.37. 3.5 is the
In
ditch.
543 feet.
No, not single caution. That last
023
one was.
ditch.
3.43. We're looking for 3.5.
For a ditch.
Yeah, right here.
023 ditch.
Front axle killer.
Good slight right.
242 miles to target. ETA 24.7
Okay, we're
hours.
at 3.5. At 4.7, we have a dip.
242 miles to target. ETA 8.2 hours. $242 miles to target. ETA 8 hours.
We're at 3.73. That dips at 4.7.
0.9 miles to waypoint. 242 miles to target. ETA 8.5 hours.
Good job.
242 miles to target. ETA 10.4 hours.
We're at 3.93. Got lots of time.
241 miles to target. ETA 7.5 hours.
Here's the good old boys and girls.
241 miles to target. ETA 7.5 hours.
Good job. Still lots of time. We're at 4.16. We're going to
241 miles to
4.7.
target. ETA 8.7 hours.
Hey, there's larger rocks too. We try and watch out for
0.4
them.
miles
And
to
see 'em,
waypoint.
'cause they can take out our
241 miles
depths.
to
Yeah,
target.
yeah, okay.
ETA 8.4 hours. $241 miles to
one,
target.
that big one right
ETA
there.
8.3 hours.
We're at 4.4, so 4.7 is that dip.
241 miles to target. ETA 8.7 hours.
4.5.
That's rough.
In 501 feet. 024 dip.
Good. We're at 4.57. It's at 4.7. It's right in front of us. I see now it's right over this little crest here.
024 dip.
Still coming up. I think.
0.4 miles to waypoint. 241 miles to target. ETA 11.7 hours.
Okay, we're at 4.7. I guess that was the dip. So at 5.1, there's going to be
241
ruts
miles to
on your
target.
side.
ETA 10.4 hours.
We're at 4.75 right now.
Okay.
$241 miles to target. ETA 8.6 hours.
We're at 4.85.
In 711 feet. 025 ruts on left.
We're at 4.96. The ruts will be on your side at 5.1. We're at 5. What is that?
Somebody broken down, that's all.
Oh, okay.
025 ruts on left.
Now there's going to be ruts on either side at 5.1.
0.4 miles to waypoint.
Right at first and then on the left.
Target. ETA 12.7 hours.
Or sorry, yeah, 5.1 they're on your side. Good. 5.5, there'll be ruts on my side. 50 meters later, they'll be on your side.
10.3 hours.
We're at 5.2.
240 miles to target. ETA 11.9 hours.
5.3.
240 miles to target. ETA 11.4 hours. 240 miles to target. ETA 11.1 hours.
Good job. We're at 5.4, so there'll be ruts coming up on my side first and then yours.
In 370 feet. 026 ruts on right, then ruts on left.
Yeah.
026 ruts on right, then ruts on left.
Good job, baby.
.240 miles to target. ETA 11.6 hours.
Good. Now we're at 5.6. We've got till 6.2. It's a single danger with ruts on your side.
Good.
240 miles to target. ETA 11.1 hours.
Oh, that's your big, eh?
Yeah. Those are diff annihilators.
240
Those are
miles to
diff
target.
annihilators.
ETA
Yeah.
17.8 hours.
We're at 5.69. You've got till 6.2.
0.5 miles to waypoint. 240 miles to target. ETA 10.7 hours.
This is all sharp rock too.
I can see that, yeah.
240 miles to
5.8,
target.
6.2,
ETA
single danger
10.6
ruts on your
hours.
side.
.240 miles to target. ETA 13 hours.
5.89.
.239 miles to target. ETA 13.4
Good job.
hours.
We're at 6. Those ruts are on your side.
239
Single
miles to
danger at
target. ETA
6.2.
11.1 hours.
We're at 6.1.
In 476 feet. 027 caution ruts on left.
Hey, you see them right there.
Yeah.
027 caution ruts on left.
Jesus. Okay, we're at 6.2. At 6.4, there's going to be a ditch
239
on my
miles to
side.
target. ETA 12.5 hours.
We're at 6.3.
In
6.4, ditch on my
436
side.
feet. 028 ditch on right.
There it
028
is.
ditch
Ooh.
on right. 239
Job.
miles
So
to
at
target.
6.4, at
ETA
6.6, there's going to be
11.5
ruts
hours.
on my side.
In 511 feet. 029 ruts on right.
We're at 6.5. 6.6 ruts on my side.
029 ruts on right.
That was those, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
6.8, there will be a ditch. We're at 6.57.
In 559 feet. 030 dip. 030 dip.
Here we go, 6.7.
In 650 feet. 031 twisty drop.
6.9, yeah, it's going to be there's a step down. It's twisty. Then we're at 6.75. We're at 6.8. It's at
031
6.9.
twisty
That's
drop.
this. Good job. At 7, there's going to be ruts on your
In
side. We're at
531 feet.
6.87 right
032
now.
ruts on left. 032 ruts on left.
Good.
238 miles to target.
That's
ETA
so worried
15.8
about here.
hours.
Your ruts on your side. Good. 7.3.
238
There's
miles
going to
to
be more
target.
ruts on your
ETA
side. We're at
10.7 hours.
7.03 right now.
You did an awesome job, babe.
I hope so.
238 miles to target. ETA 11.4 hours.
We're at 7.12. Those ruts are at 7.3 on your side.
In 376 feet.
No, I don't think so.
033 ruts on
Maybe,
left.
but
033 ruts on
as
left.
these ones it's marked. Good. Now we just keep going to 8.1. It'll be rocky. We're at 7.3 right
238
now.
miles to target. ETA 8.8 hours.
You definitely got to try and keep your shoulders relaxed and just let your body bob around, eh?
238 miles to target.
If your
ETA
shoulders start feeling
8.3
loose,
hours.
just give them a tug.
Yeah.
$238 miles to target. ETA 8.7 hours.
Good job. We're at 7.54. 8.1 is where it's rocky.
238 miles to target. ETA 7.7 hours. .3 miles to waypoint. 238 miles to target. ETA 8.3 hours.
Good. 7.7 or 7.8 now. Those rocks are at 8.1.
238 miles to target. ETA 7.1 hours.
Good. We're at
In
7.9. We're
593
coming up on them at
feet.
8.1.
03 for Rocky.
I believe this is rocky.
03 for Rocky.
When do you have something that says, like
237
Rocky?
miles
Yeah.
to target.
Can you just hum the tune
ETA
for me?
15.2
Can I what?
hours.
Just hum the tune.
I can't even think of it right now.
0.3 miles
At
to
8.4,
waypoint.
we're gonna hit some more
137 miles
rocky.
to target. ETA 13.4 hours.
Why is the Star Wars song stuck in my head now? I don't even like Star Wars.
237 miles to target.
Fuck.
ETA 10.9 hours.
Big bump. Bumpity bump bump.
We're at 8.2, at 8.5, or sorry, 8.4,
237
it's
miles to
rocky
target.
again.
ETA
We're turning
13.4
another
hours.
page.
In 475 feet. 035 Rocky.
Good. It's gonna stay like this for a bit.
Where's the sharp one? Holy shit.
035
Yeah.
Rocky. 237 miles to target. ETA 21.9 hours.
Oh, geez, eh?
I know, it's hard to pick a line through that.
Yeah. Should be through the worst of
1,198
it
feet
there,
to
and then at
waypoint.
8.7, we're gonna do it
237 miles to
again.
target.
We're at
ETA
8.4.
24 hours. .237 miles to target. ETA 12.1 hours.
Oh, Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
237 miles to target. ETA 13.8 hours.
These big ones in the middle of the trophy truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
In
We're 8.54,
337 feet.
8.7 is rocky,
036
but I
Rocky.
mean, it's all rocky.
036 Rocky. 237 miles to target. ETA 12.5 hours.
Good job, baby.
Yeah, it's like staying Yeah, it's the desert. It's 35.
0.3 miles to waypoint.
You're gonna get
237
Seven,
miles
maybe.
to target.
Hey guys, if you're
ETA
listening, our
20.2
chase crew, we
hours.
just passed those flat cactuses I was talking about. I grabbed one for you, but I'm kind of busy.
237 miles to target. ETA
So we're at
14.9
8.7.
hours.
At 9, there's going to be a ditch.
$237 miles to target. ETA 11.8 hours.
We're at 8.8. At 9, there's a ditch.
237 miles to target. ETA 13.2 hours.
Man, those rocks.
Yeah.
We're at 8 point.
In 397 feet. 037
At
ditch.
9 is the ditch.
Okay.
Zero 37 ditch.
That was the ditch?
Yeah.
Okay then. 9.1, there's going to be another one. And it's going to be rocky. It's a single danger. Right now we're at 9.
In 336 feet. 038 caution rocky ditch.
Oh, jeez.
Scare you?
038 caution
for a
rocky
second.
ditch.
Someone's broken down up here.
338 feet. 039 double
rock in the
caution
middle.
rock
Yeah.
sides.
It's one of the Porsches.
Good job. We're in that ditch area now at 9.2. There's a double danger.
039
We're going
double
in
caution
between
rock
rocks.
sides. In 129 feet. 040 double 040 double caution broken washout.
Good. We're coming into a broken washout.
1,214 feet to waypoint. 236 miles to target. ETA 20.1 hours. $236
Job, baby.
miles to target. ETA 18 hours.
Good job.
236 miles to target.
We're
ETA
at
19.5
9.27. At
hours.
9.5, there's a ditch, and the road's going to curve to the left a bit.
236 miles to target. ETA 17.5 hours.
We're at 9.34. It's at 9.5. The dip in the
170
roller
feet.
curve.
041 dip.
Guessing that's right here.
041 dip.
Good.
236 miles to target. ETA
Job at
23.8
9.6. There's going to
hours.
be ruts on my side. We're at 9.45.
$236 miles to target. ETA 22.3 hours.
Good. We're at 9.5. 9.7 will be a bump as well.
236 miles to target. ETA 32.5 hours.
Good job.
A lot more perspective, eh? Where people are like, oh, you're going to the bottom range.
128 feet.
You'd be like, dude, how fast you go? Like 150? Yeah, like 12.
We're at 9.57. At 9.7, there's a bump.
In 275 feet.
What the hell are these?
043 jump.
I don't know. I'm guessing this is the bump.
043
So
jump.
at 10, we have a double danger, a dip with a kicker, and it's got the compression thing down. James said those are like gnarly.
Yeah.
We're at 9.65, that's at 10.
Okay.
236 miles to target. ETA 13 hours. $236 miles to target. ETA 10
Good, we're
hours.
at 9.75, that's coming up at 10. And kicker,
In 495 feet. 044 double caution kicker dip.
we're at 9.84, it's coming up at 10. Probably where those people are standing.
044 double caution kicker dip. 0.4 miles to waypoint. 236 miles
Good
to
job,
target.
baby.
ETA 10.4 hours.
Good job. We're at 9.95 at 10.4.
235
to be at
miles
10,
to target. ETA
It's a little wonky,
6.7
but the next
hours.
city. 10.4 is a single danger. It's a dip. It's got the point down compression and it has ruts on my side.
235 miles to target. ETA 7.9 hours.
We're at 10.15 now. That's at 10.4-ish with this thing.
In 677 feet. 045 caution kicker dip ruts on right.
Caution dip kicker ruts on right. 10.4, we're at 10.3. This is probably it.
045 caution kicker dip ruts on right.
Good job. We're at 10.4 now, so at 10.6, we're going to have that again.
235 miles to target. ETA 8.8 hours.
Is it
In
beautiful?
588 feet. 046 kicker dip ruts on right.
I'm sightseeing, you're like, shut up!
At 10.5, we're going to have another one of those dips with a kicker and ruts on my
046
side.
kicker dip ruts on right.
We're pretty much there, 10.55.
235 miles to target. ETA 11.7 hours.
Good job. We're at 10.6. This will be that one? No, okay. So now we're going to be rocky at 11. I don't know what they consider not rocky, but at 11. And we're at 10.7.
235 miles to target. ETA 10 hours.
How you feeling?
In
I'm good.
563 feet.
You're doing awesome.
At
47
10, we're at
caution rocky.
10.8. At 11, it's a single caution. Rocky, the road's going to curve right.
047 caution rocky.
Holy shit balls.
234
what they
miles to
consider rocky.
target. ETA 19.2 hours. $234 miles to target. ETA 26.5 hours.
Okay, we just wait.
Yeah, tell me when.
30 miles to target. ETA 6 hours.
Now it's flashing like you want to pass someone.
0.7 miles to
Okay,
waypoint.
11.04.
234 miles to
We're
target.
good to
ETA
11.8. There's
26.1
going to be a
hours.
ditch. Looks like it's broken and rocky, but we're only at 11 right now, and that's at 11.8.
234 miles to target. ETA 21.7 hours. $234 miles to target. ETA 12.4 hours.
Big rock.
$234 miles to target. ETA 12 hours. $234 miles to target. ETA 8.5 hours.
We're at 11.3. At 11.8 is going to be that ditch, broken and rocky.
0.4 miles to waypoint. 234 miles to target. ETA 10 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Course is beat to shit, hey?
234 miles to target.
We're at
ETA
11.45.
13.8
That's
hours.
coming up at 11.8. Broken ditch, rocky.
234 miles to target. ETA 14.8 hours. $234 miles to target. ETA 14.5 hours.
Good job. We're at 11.6. That's coming up at 11.8. Broken ditch and rocky.
234 miles to target. ETA 18 hours. 597 feet to waypoint. 234 miles to target. ETA 11.7 hours. In 422 feet. 048 rocky ditch broken.
Good job, right 11.7. I'm guessing this is what we're coming up on right now. Ooh.
.048 rocky ditch broken.
Good job, babe.
234 miles to target. ETA 25.7 hours.
Good job. That was 1.8 at 12.1. We have a double danger, a ditch with ruts on my side.
234 miles to target. ETA
At
19.3
11.85.
hours.
That's at 12.1.
.816 feet to waypoint. 234 miles to target. ETA 11.5 hours.
We're at 11.92.
In 489 feet. 049 double caution ruts on right dip.
Ouch.
What? Oh,
I just slammed my fingernail into the dash.
oh, ruts on the side here.
049 double caution ruts on right dip. 233 miles to target.
Good job.
ETA 14.4 hours.
There's that dip. Woo! Wee!
233 miles to target. ETA 10.8 hours.
If anybody's watching that has anxiety, it really does make a difference if you just do it. Because a couple hours ago, I was pretty much crying, texting my brother-in-law that I didn't want to go.
ETA
This
8.3
is fucking
hours.
fun. So we're at 12.25. We're good till 13.5.
1 mile to
This is gonna be a
waypoint.
single caution,
233 miles to
broken,
target.
With
ETA
a down
7.8
arrow.
hours.
So down, step down or downhill.
233 miles to target. ETA 7.9 hours.
Yeah, my anxiety almost took me out today.
I know.
233
I'm
miles
glad
to
that James
target.
didn't offer to
ETA
go because I
7.8
probably would have
hours.
taken it, and I needed him not to offer.
Yeah.
233
played me
miles to
correctly.
target. ETA
Michaela mocked
7.4
me.
hours.
What, are our live streams still working?
233
know.
miles to target.
probably try
ETA
and look.
7.9 hours. .6 miles to waypoint. 233 miles to target.
Looks like
ETA 8.1 hours. .233 miles to target. ETA 7.4 hours.
Yep, that's weird. I gotta exit that. I'm watching us go down the road on freaking screen. Okay, we're at
132
13.
miles to target.
At 13.5 is that
7.1 hours.
broken single caution. Step down, or whatever that fucking down arrow means. Step down or downhill.
232 miles to target. ETA 6.5 hours.
We're at 3.2, at 3.5. Broken, single caution, down.
In 486 feet. 050 caution broken downhill.
Good. 3.3, so we're coming up on it. We're at 3.36, it's at 3.5, or 13.6 through 2.5 right here.
050 caution broken downhill.
That's a freaking hole right in the middle. You see that?
Yeah.
Broken downhill. It's a 4-foot hole in the middle of the road.
232 miles to
3.4.
target. ETA 15.4 hours.
Not saying 13.5. Might still be coming up on some. Might be another one up here. Because our
381
Stella's
feet.
fucked up.
051 caution ruts on left ditch.
Here, yep. 3.5, so 3.6, we have a ditch with ruts. Which I guess is right here.
051 caution ruts on left ditch.
The ruts, yeah.
0 miles to waypoint. 232 miles to target. ETA 17.7
Good, we're
hours.
at 13.6. Yeah, so we're at 14.1. There'll be a
miles to
dip
target.
with
ETA
ruts on my
10.4
side.
hours.
We're at 13.7.
232 miles to target. ETA 10.6 hours.
Jesus.
$232 miles to target. ETA 24.6 hours.
Good job. We're at 13.8. So that's at 14.1.
232 miles to target.
Ruts
ETA
on my side.
23.7 hours. $969 feet to waypoint. 232 miles to target. ETA 12.7 hours.
Good. We're at 13.9. 14.1 is that ditch with ruts on my side.
In 493 feet. 052 dip ruts on right.
Oh, Jesus.
Good. Here we are.
052
Yeah.
dip ruts on right.
Cigarettes.
Yeah. 14.1, so coming up soon. There's no caution with it, but there's
231
another
miles to
dip with
target.
ruts on my
ETA
side.
11.6 hours.
We're at 4. Oh, we're there.
231 miles to target. ETA 13.1 hours.
Good. At 14.5, it's rocky. Looks like a climb up.
0.3 miles to waypoint.
We're
231
at
miles to target.
14.19
ETA
right now.
12.4
That's at
hours.
14.5.
231 miles to target. ETA 10.7 hours. $231 miles to target.
14.3,
ETA
that's at
11.4 hours.
14.5. Guessing that's right in
231
front of
miles
us.
to target. ETA 19.3 hours.
Good job. 8 in the 7.5.
In 241 feet. 053 twisty rocky uphill.
Good, yep. There we go.
053 twisty rocky uphill.
Good job, babe.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta keep
231
momentum.
miles
Hold
to
on.
target. ETA 17.6 hours.
Good.
231 miles to target. ETA 20.7 hours.
We're at 14.53 at 14.8. It's going to be rocky with ruts on your side. It's going to be uphill, and the road's going to curve left.
231 miles to target. ETA
We're at
16.6 hours.
14.57. That's at 14.8. God.
231 miles to target. ETA 18.1 hours.
Jesus.
Right? We're at 14.65.
671 feet to waypoint. 231 miles to target. ETA 26 hours.
So it's coming up right quick here. We're at 14.7. There's that curve right there.
In 261 feet.
Say that's a caution?
054 ruts on
No,
left,
it's
rocky
not a
uphill
caution,
to
but it's
left.
rocky, and it's going to go up. There'll be ruts on your side. The road curves left, obviously, as you can see.
054 ruts on left, rocky uphill to left. $231 miles to target. ETA 18.6 hours. 0.6 miles to waypoint. 231 miles to target. ETA 19.5 hours. 231 miles to target. ETA 20.7 hours.
There's nothing else in the book until 15.5. We're at 14.9.
230 miles to target. ETA 19.6 hours.
Good, we're at 15. At
230 miles to
15.5,
target.
there's going to be a
ETA
bump. It's going to be
16.3
rocky,
hours.
curvy. We're at
230
15.
miles to target. ETA
That's at
19.8
15.5.
hours. .4 miles to waypoint. 230 miles to target.
Good job,
ETA 13.3 hours.
Half a mile until we come up on it.
230 miles to target. ETA 12.6 hours. 230 miles to target. ETA 13.6 hours.
15.16. It's coming up at 15.5.
.230 miles to target. ETA 12.3 hours.
We're at 15.25. 15.5 is going to be a bump, rocky, curvy.
In 420 feet. 055 jump twisty and rocky.
So when you're watching the live stream, it looks a lot smoother, huh?
Not really. You can see the hood bouncing around.
Okay, yeah.
055 jump twisty and rocky.
It says jump, twisty, and rocky on the lead nav, but
230 miles to target.
we're at
ETA
15.4.
13.4 hours.
15.5 is that bump, twisty and rocky.
230 miles to target. ETA 12.5 hours.
Got it. Oh,
230
be on
miles
it.
to target. ETA 13.3 hours. 230 miles to target. ETA 11 hours.
okay, well, we're at 15.6 now. There's nothing else till 16.1, and it's just straight over rock.
0.3 miles to waypoint. 230 miles to target. ETA 9.4 hours. 230 miles to target. ETA 20.6 hours.
Good, like I said, the only next one is at 16.1, and it's just straight and rocky. We're at 15.76 right now. We're at 15.85, that'll be at 16.1.
Jesus.
Good, we're at 16, so. Nothing else on the book till 16.3. We're at 16.1, but it's still just more of this.
I'd like it if it was less.
I don't think I'll be saying that.
Yeah, I should be careful what I wish for.
Lee. Big rock on the side, yeah.
Yep.
Good job, baby. Now we're at 16.3 is 16.6. Rocky and a dip. We're at 16.35 right now. That's at 16.6. Good, about 16.5. This looks like the dip here though. Good, nothing else till 16.9. We're gonna hit more rocks. We're at 16.53. We're at 16.7. Those rocks are coming up at 16.9. Good now. We're at 16.94 at 17.2. It's going to be rocky with a step up and narrow. Like rocky uphill and narrow.
Good.
Which I'm guessing is what we see right there. We're at 17 right now. It says 17.2. Yeah, right here. Good job. Good, now we're clear to 17.7. We're at 17.2 right now. It's going to be rocky downhill. And then right after that at 17.9, we're hitting single caution rollers.
Oh, fuck.
We're at 17.4, 17.7, rocky downhill. We're at 17.5, 17.6. 17.7, Rocky downhill. We're at 17.7, 17.9 is those rollers. And there's single caution, it shows an up, a down, and up. We're at 17.8, those are at 17.9. Should be in them right now. Oh, I see ahead of us. Whee! Whee! Come on. 18.1, there's more rollers. I don't know why that was marked as a caution. I guess if you're going really fast.
Yeah, you think with trophy trucks coming through here.
So we're rollers again. Right now. Okay, so we're at 18.2. At 18.7, we have a double caution. You're going to go around some rollers to the right. Or some ruts to the right. We're at 18.3, that's at 18.7.
18.7 around to the right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're at 18.42. $18.5. $18.6. Double caution. Yeah, there you go. Good. So we're at 18.75. At 19, we have a single caution ditch. Whoa. We're at 18.9. That single caution ditch is at 19. We're at 18.9. Oh, wait.
What? Yeah, watch. You see something like that and I don't see it, just yell at me.
Yeah.
Well, don't yell at me. I don't like it when you yell at me. It hurts my feeling.
Fuck you, Fred. We're at 19. Yeah, the stell's not tracking very well. 19 ditch. So we're at 19.03, so we're past that ditch. At 19.5, we have a single caution cattle crossing, or cattle gate.
Hit the crosshairs on the... See if it resets itself, because it's off.
I didn't even notice it went off. I haven't used it at all. I haven't even used the phone. I've just been using the Stella on the book.
I know, I noticed that. I looked at you. Ooh.
Too much. Too many things.
Yeah.
So we're at 19.3 and 19.5. You're going to go through that cattle crossing.
vents.
Oh, yeah. Good. So 20.2, the course is going to go right. We're only at 19.46 right now.
Okay. All right, still vents.
Good. We're at 19.6. That right is going to be at 20.2. This is... You think that this would have been marked in here?
Yeah. We found a lot of stuff like that that wasn't.
Good, we're at 19.75. That right hand is at 20.2. Why is somebody walking out here? Oh, it's a camera guy maybe?
Oh, he's got a race suit on by the looks of it.
Oh. We're at 19.82. That's at 20.2.
Oh, there he is there.
Broken down.
That's not a very good tire.
No. Someone wants to pass?
Hold on. Let me get past this rock. Yeah, go. You want to fucking climb through the rocks, climb through the rocks.
Good, we're at 20.07. No, you guys know which way to go now.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. 20.5, we're at 20.2 now. 20.5, we're gonna cross a wash, it looks like, with a step down.
Oh, fuck.
We're at 20.3, that's at 20.5, crossing a wash with a step down. Big rock on this side.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're at 20.42, that cross is at 20.5.
There's your step down.
No, okay. We have a caution. It's going to be, it looks like a pretty hard left with a fence. There'll be a road coming off across us. We're just basically going to join it, looks like.
Ouch.
So we're at 20.58. That's at 20.7. Single caution, corner of the fence. This. Guessing that was it. At 21, we got embedded rocks. We're at 20.73. There's no caution with We're at 20.9. They're coming up at 21. They're embedded, and then immediately after, there's sharp rock on the right. Should be any second here, these embedded rocks.
Okay.
They're at 21, we're at 2102, so I don't know what happened there, but... There'll be a sharp rocks on the right at 21, well, it's supposed to be right here. We're at 21.3 at 21.7. There'll be a rock on your side. .5, 21.7 is a rock on your side.
Oh, shit.
What?
We'll just try and pick a line through some of these bigger rocks.
There's that rock, I'm thinking. So we're at 21.65. At 22. There's rock on your side. There's ruts on your side.
Yeah, I just took a shortcut.
I saw that. After you did it. Are we still good?
Yeah.
So we're at 21.9 at 22.1. Nope, sorry, hold on. At 22, there's those ruts on that side. I guess that's over there. 21.96. Oh, yeah, right here. 22.1, so coming up quick, there's a single caution ditch. What is that? Oh, it's a triple caution. Oh, your little shortcut screwed me up. I think. 22.08, 22.1 is supposed to be a single caution ditch. There is a triple caution coming farther up. Maybe that's why it went off. So we're at 22.14. At 22.3, you're just going to keep going straight, but it's going to be a rock on your side. And 22.3, this is across that. Yeah, this is the triple caution. Across this, and step down. Holy shit. We're at 22.43, keep going straight at 22.6. Good job, baby.
Good job, you.
For 22.5, you're just gonna keep going straight. At a 23.1, so half a mile or so, we've got a ditch with a, oh my neck, a ditch with a single caution.
Okay. Why is it so hot?
Cause we're in the middle of the desert in Mexico, maybe? I might be doing it. We're at 22.8, that ditch is at 23.1.
Okay.
We're at 22.94.